People, I'm Monty Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. And we are going to chase some heat this evening. Dizzy Dragon, thanks for being here. Got some interesting stuff this evening. It's going good. I appreciate you asking. The real deal. Good to see you. This stuff is like sludge. All right, we'll get to that in a minute. Hello, everybody. Bad Cat, good to see you. Bizzle, 636. Thanks for being here, dude. Richie J Adventures. Love the name. Charlie Mullins, my brother, good to see you. I didn't go to the office today, as you saw from that video, but it's on its way. It went out yesterday. Will Smith, good to see you, man. Dennis Brace, good to see you. Aaron Giorno, Elizabeth Hill. All my friends are here. Dan Marshall, Nolan Cross, thanks for being here, man. The man, the myth, the chili head, says Dan Marshall. Woohoo, Richie J Adventures. Bizzle 636 got his first tincture today. So I'm going to do some tincture today I got from Tom Broome. I unboxed it yesterday. I've got this. This is his 9-month vintage lemon tincture, aged for 9 months. Beautiful. I'm excited about this. But then I've got this. Brandon Taylor, bro. Good to see you. This. See that 14 right there? He's a lunatic. And I love the guy, but man, this is sludge, like really sludgy. So we'll talk and kind of hang out and do some question answer, and I'll do some in just a few minutes. 60 million Scoville tincture over peeps is being done. Yeah, I've done 16 million. Metal Music Maniac. What's coming though is 16 billion. That's what's coming. Well, don't slap anybody, Real Deal says. He wouldn't slap him. He's a pussycat. We are blessed with 2 hours of Scovilles. Tommy was good tonight. He's been on fire lately. He really has. I'm really digging him over on Rumble. Go check out my brother's Tommy's channel, The Lifeboat, on Rumble. No silencers. He's saying what's on his mind. It's amazing. Take that slap out of wife's mouth, Will Smith. Out of my wife's mouth. That was crazy, wasn't it? Corky Fernando, good to see you, man. Good evening, Johnny. How are you tonight? I'm great. Thanks for asking. Spicy is nicey. Hi, Johnny. Let's get spicy tonight, man. I'm going to eat some Devil's Kiss jerky while I watch. Sweet. We're going to do a couple of different tinctures. I'm going to do a 14 million. This is the hottest tincture I've done in quite some time. This is the hottest. You know, you aren't going to get a whole lot hotter than this. And really, this is sludge, man. If you saw this stuff, it's tough to draw it in. I'm going to have to kind of get it on the edge and just kind of wipe it on my tongue. It's going to be hard. Mr. Ray Ray, good to see you. Just watch you eat chocolate pod from Jason. Had anything hotter lately? No, this is hotter. This is so much hotter. Oh, my goodness. This is like 12 million hotter. Think about that. It's just absurd. That's a good pepper, though, the man said. Love the name. Well, don't want to be the technically annoying dude, but if it's diluted, then it isn't 16 million, 16 billion. You are that guy, Dizzy Dragon. It's okay. At least he slapped the sense into that. You know, I love Chris Rock. I see it differently. He handled it way different than I would have. I would have knocked his teeth out on stage. That's what I would have done. But we're different. Cameron, the wife's entanglement messes that up. Boy, didn't it, though? Didn't it, though? Yeah, I'm excited for this reaction. It's going to be hot. I'm stalling it a little bit, actually, you guys. I mean, we're 2 minutes into this thing. Let's go off the rails quick. This is hot. My tolerance is down. Had a great pepper today. Had a beautiful yellow, killer yellow today. I'm really pausing a little bit to give Tom a chance to see me do this because I know he'll be tuning in. He's probably lurking and watching because he knows I'm going to be talking about him tonight probably. Although I didn't tell him I'd be doing this. He probably figures that out. He knows me after all this time. I wish the world of spice could heal all the world's troubles, Dennis Brace. Boy, it can heal a lot of them. But you're right, I do too. There are so many, what a weird time. What a weird time. Hope you, I know you guys. I forgot. Like, you know what I did today? A couple people pointed out. I forgot to show the inside of that killer yellow today, which is like, you know what that was? That was just excitement of having a pod in my hand. I'll tell you what I could do. I don't know if you can see it. I took a pretty good picture of it. I'm trying to get it in such a way that the glare doesn't get you. It's almost impossible to do it. Dizzy Dragon. I'm sure there's some way you can help me with that. Some sort of filter I could probably use. That's okay. We need that. We all need that guide, Dizzy Dragon. You didn't mess up. I wouldn't change you for anything. Can I tell you something? If your ears, if you think you have an earache for the last week, you don't. It's just me. I'm just flabbergasted by what you've done. Like, I'm in awe of you. So you haven't messed up at all, for real. My mom says even a kite needs a little bit of resistance to stay up. So every once in a while, a voice of reason and logic is good. Not every once in a while, most of the time. 5'11", Dan Marshall. I am 5'11". So what's up, Johnny? Have fun on the rush. Fire on the bayou. We're going for that tonight. I'm going to wait like another 5 minutes or so because I really want Tom to see this. Because this is special. This is hot. So we're going to just stall for a little bit longer. I'll warm it up. Maybe that'll help it get a little more. It's so thick. How do you intensify capsaicin? How do you even intensify? Well, it's just concentrated capsaicin. The process of oil or alcohol, you can extract all the capsaicin from the leaves, the stalk, all the plant matter. And, in the pod, it's just not nearly as concentrated. So as a result, they can get it up to 16 million, which is pretty exciting. I messaged Bill today. I hope Bill's back. I went to his channel. I didn't do it last night. I forgot. I went to his channel today and said, dude, I love you. I'm sorry. I accidentally timed you out. I felt terrible about that. I really did. Oh, it was awful because you guys saw all of his comments disappear. I was like, oh my God. Felt horrible. So if he shows up tonight, he'll at least be sporting a new wrench. You should post that kitchen you test your products in. You know what? There's a lot of trade secrets. We want to, Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory. Although, what did I do? Oh, you know what? I actually did that with when I was on the interview I did with Apple TV. I kind of gave her a brief tour of the place. No problem, Richie Adventures. We're here. VR gaming for 3 hours. That's a lot of VR gaming. Zach D, good to see you, dude. We are doing well. Thank you for asking. Mark Palavos, good to see you, brother. Will this tincture be for sale? I don't think he's going to sell the 14 million. He made that just for me. That's a one-off he made for me. You can ask him. Maybe he'll do it, but it's scary when you make something that hot. We got nervous when we made the Tuba Terror, and that's a couple million, maybe. You know what I mean? So maybe a little over a couple million. But it's when you put a product like that, you send it, you sell it to just anybody. It's a spooky thing, It's scary. Tom does have great tincture. Canadian Crave reviews. Text Tom, tell him you are live. It's not a bad idea. You guys want to see me burn? And I have to do it if he's here. If he's not here, we'll have to stall it. I'll do the other one if he doesn't show up. Mr. Broome, I'm doing a live stream. I got your 14 million Scoville tincture in my hand. I'm looking at everybody right now. So if you can join in, I'm going to do that hot one. I want you to see the reaction. I appreciate you. Hopefully he joins. That'd be fun. The only produce is on the fruits, boy. The leaves have none. There you have it. It'd be nice to have lunch with you sometime. That would be interesting. Shout out from Canada. Enjoy the ride, eh? Kyle, thanks for being here, man. Kyle Carnegie. I'm sorry. There's a Korean traditional salad that is a chili leaf salad. I don't know how safe it is, but it exists. Look, people eat weird stuff. Travis W. Willy Wonka always makes me sad. Yeah, there's an element to that. There's no two ways about it. It's a fun movie, though, If The Life of Dennis Brace. Does capsaicin only come from peppers? I'm not sure if it exists in other. Well, it exists in the Euphorbia resinifera, or not capsaicin, but something that we respond similarly to. So I don't know. We'll have an answer in a minute, though. Nolan Cross, where are you from in Canada? We got some Canadians here. That's cool. Chili leaves, great in salad, but no heat. There you have it. Keith Lego here so early. What are you doing, dude? You're always early. You're just lurking. Thanks for joining us, man. It does kind of feel like Friday day, doesn't it? Been that kind of week. Bizzle 636. I need a tube of Terra just to grind up for a couple of days to raise my tolerance. It's good to do. It's a good tolerance builder. A lot of people have done it over the years. Man, there's no response from Broome. Oh, no, he is. He's here. He's texting me back. Maybe he's tied up. I'm trying, but the video's buffering. No worries, dude. I will wait for you. Where's Mr. Broome? He should be joining us directly. Will there be absolutely couch time tomorrow? It might be an extended one depending on what my day is going on. Yeah, you bet. Look at that. Mr. Tom Broome is here. All right, so I got this, Tom. You want to tell everybody it's 14 million? You know, it's sludgy, dude. You were right. It is. I've tried to warm up my hands. That stuff is just. All right. So I'm going to do a drop of this 14 million. All right. Oh, one drop. Wow. If you guys can see how sludgy this stuff looks, man. Oh, wow. Is that hot? It's got me drooling. Oh, man. I did 5 drops. Did I do more than 1 drop? It's really hot. My teeth hurt. I got my teeth. That was a cap quiver. Milton Vega, good to see you. Joe Lawson, good to see you. Drooling. I never drool this bad. That's just climbing still. This is straight panic mode for somebody who's not a Chilean. This is like a problem. Someone said, wow, this stuff, my ears are burning from 1 drop. I swear to you, my ears are burning from a couple of drops, whatever. I don't need any more of that. If somebody that's not a Chilean did this, I can't fathom how bad it would be. Wow. How many did I just do? I did more than 1 drop because I feel like I might be getting an endorphin rush from that. Wow. It's still. I don't think it may have peaked, or I'm just getting used to it. But that was wicked. Oh man. Tom, and here's the great thing. It still tastes pretty good, but I'll be honest with you, I lost the flavor after about a minute. I mean, and that doesn't happen to me ever. I never lose the flavor, and I did with this. Picture taken 1 milliliter of the 10 million tincture, and then trying to mix that with 2 full grams of crystals into 1 milliliter. That's ridiculous. Wow. Oh, I'm like, it's so I don't like it when people drool all over the place and spit, but I'm having so much trouble right now. Christopher Westcott, jogging the dragon with all the hot. I can't even read. Hang on. With all the hot, super hot stuff you eat, you got to be able to breathe fire, bro. I'm telling you, I can't believe how hot that is. I might do another drop in a few minutes. I can't believe I'm getting an endorphin. Like, it's not a hard one, but I'm definitely feeling the effects of it from a couple drops of that. I hope that doesn't cramp me. I did eat before. Oh boy. I did tincture once and sneezed or something, and it got in my nasal cavity like a Robbie dropper. And it hurt me like violent pain for so long. If that ever happened with this, I think it might kill you. It might knock you out. Like, I'm not sure if you could stay conscious for that. That is hot. It's mellowing out now, but man, oh man, that is wicked hot. Oh man, I almost want to save the rest of this. Here's the thing: they told me I was done with filming, but then they told me that I have to may come back for some voiceovers. If I do, I'm bringing this with me. Holy mackerel! That's so hot. I'm now having trouble talking, but the saliva is just ridiculous. Beautiful disaster. Hi and hugs. Hello, Tom, says Patrick Wolf. Robbie Robertson, brother, I love you so much. It gives me vicarious anxiety right before you do these. Me too. I was nervous about it. I was really hoping Tom wasn't going to be away, but then when he was there and he was texting, I'm like, okay, I got to do this now. Wow, is that just hot? I'm probably at like a 3 right now, and it's come down quite a bit. I think I need to do that more. You think I need to do another one? What do you guys think? We need to watch you for 45 minutes after you get the dub, right? You know this. If I'm going to cramp, you guys are going to see it because I'm going to go till 9. I wonder if I should do one more drop. Keith Lego. Anything worth doing is worth overdoing. Huh? I think I might have to do that. Wow, is that hot? It doesn't happen to me. It really doesn't, Tom. I never lose the flavor. I can't even remember the last time that's happened. Like, I truly can't. You don't lose the flavor when you drink a bottle of like plutonium-9 because there's no flavor, it's just extract, so there's no flavor to be lost. But I can't remember the last time I tasted something and then the flavor disappeared on me. That's unbelievable. Find the beauty in the chaos. Absolutely, Christopher Westcott. Never seen this before. Real deal. I'm gonna do a little more. Dennis Brace, you're awesome. Thank you, man. Spicy is nicey. I really want some of this stuff. I'd love to add it to some chili for some extreme burn profile. Boy, it's just, yeah, it would do a number on a bowl of chili, man. Okay, I'm gonna do one more drop. Patrick Wolf says. I'm gonna do a little more than that. Is that enough, you guys, or am I being a sissy with that? It's not much. Is that enough, or am I being a sissy? I'll wait till you tell me. I'm kind of feeling like a coward. I don't want to be a coward. What happens on this bus? Greets with fire. This is what happens on this bus. 3 drops, I'm told. Oh, where's my spoon? I could put. Oh. My spoon's in the washer. Oh, rats. Chug, chug, Keith Lego says. Be the last video I do, probably. Should be used as truth serum. I'll tell you what, you don't need to waterboard somebody. Just force them. Oh, look at this. It's hugging the outside of the tube. You see that? All right, I'm just going to do all this. This is enough. Wow. Peer pressure. This brace. Wow, that stuff is just so hot. Holy mackerel. Put on some chocolate peanut butter ice cream. You, Christopher Westcott, it's a good idea. Patrick Wolf, you would try this. Frank Nunley, ouch, indeed. Ah. So what is it meant to be? So what is it meant to be a blend of super hots aged? I'm not sure who you're asking. No, now what we need to do is add some of this on top of it. This will be a cooling off effect compared to the last stuff. Oh, that wow, that tastes good. Oh, my ears are burning. What if I get a double door from us? What if that could happen? Blake Anderson, good to see you, man. I had had 3 ghost peppers tonight. That's awesome. I did some of the 5 minutes later more. It's such a clean throw. It really is. It's a weird way to describe it. Have you guys had enough endorphin? An endorphin rush from peppers is different than an endorphin rush from extract versus just tincture like this. And there's a clarity in it, and it's hard to describe. Oh, my eyes are watering. If you haven't done it before, it's a difficult thing. Wow. Oh, wow. Believe it or not, I'm probably only at 3, but I'm loopy right now. Wow. Holy, holy. Wow. Holy mackerel. Someone in a lab somewhere, like some office with a badge, is going to see that and go, what the hell is he doing? What you doing with that? Looks like he's having fun. And you go talk to that guy. Whew. Wow. Real deal goes, Tom, are you going to sell that? Are you going to sell this, Tom? I would urge you not to, bro. I love you, but you find yourself in the inside of a courtroom if you sell this commercially. You just couldn't do it. That's crazy. I've gotten hiccups once or a couple times in my life, but never from heat. Joel Boston, Elizabeth Hill from Ontario, Canada. Thanks for being here. Tom Broome, you're an absolute mad lad for making this stuff. Much respect. That's a UK guy. Mad lad is a UK thing. It's a Brit right there. Burning Ernie, hey there, Johnny. What kind of sauce do you think would work on pork chops? Probably a lot of them. I had a raspberry reaper mash that we put on a pork roast. That was so good. I'll have to make a bus path aftermath. Here's the problem with that, Charles. I'm going till 9 o'clock. You're all watching the aftermath. It's going to happen right here, right now. Vivek. Sayagara. That's a long name, but wow. Thank you for being here, man. I'm lit, man. With bases, my new 30-month Reaper tincture, then boosted it up to 14 million with pure 16 million capsaicin crystals. And the crystals that Tom has, we had tested, and they came back from the lab at like 15, 9, 8. I mean, it's wicked pure. It sounds spooky to talk like that. You should have heard Foy call me once. He called me on the phone. I was living in Reno. He's like, I got a kilo of the new stuff. I'm like, have you had it tested? Because I sent the stuff off to get it tested today. I'm like, can you imagine if somebody overheard this conversation? We'd get a visit. Wow. Oh, that's crazy. That's so hot. I can't believe how hot that is. Wow. Dollar Silver got cat cramps from eating Diablo's pacifier for 3 hours and 10 minutes. That's no joke, though. I'll tell you what, Diablo's pacifier is a cat monster. It's a stomach bomb. John, you're as red as the dragon's breath. Thank you, real deal. Johnny isn't going to work tomorrow. I think I may have to, man. Well, Dennis Brace. Robbie Robertson, Breaking Bad, Pepper Edition, Johnny Heisenberg. Ha! Wow, that was wow, huh? Whew. Mark, pretty similar to Texas Creek purely, but yeah, yep, absolutely, Mark. How many fingers are you holding up, Dennis? 3 and a thumb. Tried to fool me. Ha! Tom Broome, I have the 10 million version for sale. And I'll tell you, is it the same 10 million, Tom, that I gave Bobby the money mustache on set that day? Is it the same stuff? Because if it is the same stuff, it may only say 10, but I swear to you, it feels like 13. I'm not making it up. It's so hot. I just make extra hot stuff for Johnny. The video I did with Johnny at his place was 13.25. I'd love to be there doing it with you. Me too, bro. We'd have so much fun. Wow, I feel good. Oh, I just feel so good right now. Whew. That's the weird thing. Explain that to somebody who doesn't do any of this. Like Johnny feels good after this. They're like, I don't know about that. Amy Hakey, good to see you, Amy. Thanks for being here. Try on your Penango. I'm still burning, man. Jacob Deathridge, good to see you, dude. Fun fact: the world record for hiccups is 63 years. Wow, huh? It's so unusual when I get them that the last time I got it, I videotaped it and uploaded it just because it never, ever, ever happens to me. Like once in the last decade, I've had hiccups. That stuff is so hot. Noblemide is infamous for cramps. Imagine a tank with a bunch in it, a bunch of it. Patrick Wolf, I wish I was with you, Johnny. I do too, Patrick Wolf. I know you. You are hardcore, dude. You guys don't realize the kind of chili head Patrick Wolf is. This here is still burning. How about that? It's one of the bigger reactions I've seen from you, Joel Lawson. My tolerance is down, and this is no joke. I'm not making it up. Ask Tom. That's 14 million. He's a chemist, man. This is no joke. This stuff is just. And I'll tell you what, there's this much of it. That'll last. I mean, look, can you see how high it is? You can see the mark. It's right there. If you're a non-chili head, that's a lifetime of tincture. I kid you not. That'll last the rest of your days. That'll last me a month. No, no. Unless I'm sure I'm going to go on another shoot and I'll save this and bring it with me and burn somebody. Wow, that stuff is crazy. Unbelievable. I see happy tears. Yeah, you do, man. It's no joke. For real. Can you ship to the UK, man? The 10 million? If you can get the 10 million, get the 10 million. It hits like 13. I swear to you, it does. Charles McClellan, 67, watching 68. Do you know back in the day when we had almost 500 once. I did a 25-hour live stream. We never had less than 100 for 25 hours straight. It was pretty cool. Cody English, good to see you. Let's get personal. What's up with your girl in Australia? Hope she's the best. Hope the best. She's amazing. Everything's good. I got some cool things. It's called leverage. I have some leverage now that I didn't have before. I can't tell you what that leverage is, but I'll be able to tell you what that leverage is in July. How about that? I'll be able to tell you what that leverage is in July. So it's going very good. Tom Broome, do it. Say it. Say it. It's funny. That's an inside joke. Filipino, Johnny Mouthburner, love the channel. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate that. Anthony Doran, Johnny, have you ever tried Doomed from Hellfire? Doomed. Yeah, I did. Doomed is crazy. Yep. I've done Doomed. I've done. I chugged one of them. Did I chug Doomed or Right Hand of Doom? Which one did I chug? You guys remember? I defer to Dizzy Dragon. Dizzy Dragon, which one of those Dooms did I chug? I think I chugged one of them. Pretty sure I did. I hope I did, because if I didn't, someone's going to say, since you didn't, you should. Excuse me. Whistle means you're lit. Yeah, that got me. You have no idea, man. That is hot. I haven't experienced heat like that in a while. I mean, a while. Super fun, though. Man, it's a good time. I had the once for 8 hours and thought it was had to be crushing the world record. You were wrong. Yeah, just another 64 years, 62 and a half years. That's crazy, huh? 63 years. And imagine that. You can't go to a movie. Eating meals would be a challenge. You got to eat. Think about eating. You have to drink your food, time everything between hiccups. Conversations would be a drag. It'd be a nightmare. Oh, wow. Do you know what's going to happen now, right? Tom, that would be put 99.9% of the people on the floor. Probably it would. I mean, for real, it would. But we're not normal. It's not like I'm any different than you guys. You're all just as abnormal as I am. I mean that in a loving, kind, family kind of a way here. I think you know what? There's no way I'm going to be able to go There's no way I'm going to be able to go another 30 minutes without doing another drop of that. Still waiting on the next 24-hour live stream. It'll happen. It'll be Tommy beside me. That'll be fun. The Baps are going to be smoking tomorrow. Oh, you know what the fight is? You'd be surprised how little tincture it takes you to get fire hose. It doesn't take a lot. Right hand of doom. Yeah, I think I did chug the right hand of doom. It's super, super hot. It's super hot. Great way to end the Thursday, Patrick Wolf. I agree. David Martin still doing this. He is not like I am. I mean, he's a great guy. I love him. There'll never be a day where I don't love him. But he's just busy with school and stuff. But he's not done with. He'll always chase the heat. It's in his blood. He's got the bug, you know. I'm happy the weekend is close. Dennis Brace, me too. Keith Lego, the guy had then his whole life, had kids, grandkids, and one day when he was 65, the hiccups stopped. He dropped dead. Imagine that's a long time to have the hiccups, man. Seriously. I would want something good to happen to me for 65 years without a break. It'd be too much. Imagine some bet like that. How do you sleep? Hold on. How do you sleep? Think about that. How do you sleep? Man, that must be frustrating. You sleep in like 30-second intervals. 6 bottles with fear of this, I believe. I think I actually had 7. I'm not quite sure. It was such a stupid challenge. That was such a dumb thing to do. Brandon Taylor, you're abnormal. I am too, bro. You're in good company. I think you can make polls on the stream comments. Maybe you should make a poll and ask how much you have to do. Man, it's going to require. Let me see how I can make a poll. You know what? I don't want to do a poll. It sounds like I don't like that idea, Dizzy Dragon. I think not. If I had somebody to type all that, I'd probably have them throw it in there. But I'm just gonna. I'll just do another drop. Drew V, hope you're having a great weekend. I am, dude. Just did a couple drops of 14 million scoville tincture a little while ago. I'm going to do a little bit more. Here's the difference between somebody who's seasoned and not. I did a couple drops like within the last 20 minutes. I'm at baseline right now. If somebody is not a chili head, did a couple drops of this. When I tell you that their next 2 days are done, I'm not making it up. I swear to you. I gave the Mighty Mustache did one drop of the 10 million. And he was messed up for 6 hours that day, and it was affected until the next day. I mean, it's just, once you get that hot, the game changes. It just really does, man. No problem, Frank Nunley. I appreciate you being here, dude. Thank you. Jacob, I miss it. Probably need to do it over. That's too funny. Bring out the special pepper. Listen, here's the thing. I thought about it, Tom. I'm a pepper junkie, and I was looking at them in the fridge tonight. I'm like, I just ate one. I got 4 more. It's Thursday. I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm not going the weekend without a pepper, even if I have to do one a day. I'll have 1 tomorrow. I'll do 2 on Saturday and 1 on Sunday. And that's what I'm going to do. But just the idea of going the whole weekend without peppers, especially, I got to dole them out carefully. I know it sounds like scary talk. If there's somebody from a drug counselor watching, they'll be like, that guy's got a problem. But they're legal and healthy and good for you. What's the problem? What was worse, right hand of doom or the fudge? You got to know why I ate so much of the fudge. The fudge was worse. But the fudge was worse. The cramps on that were so bad. That was like as bad as I've ever had them. I told a story once where I did a giant gummy bear. No, it wasn't. It was the Psycho Bears. I ate like 6 bags of Psycho Bears. And I was screaming so bad in the kitchen. Like I had cramps so bad, I was scaring the crap out of the whole crew. Like all the people that worked there were like seeing me, that guy that just eats fire all the time. And I'm like on the floor dying. And it was College Boys, early days. He was standing there looking at me like a kid that was seeing his dad get beat up or something. He looked scared. It was crazy. I'm like, it's just me. It's not going to happen to you though. Don't worry. Eric King, what's the hottest pepper or the hottest thing you've tried that you've regretted? I've never regretted anything hot that I've eaten. I know it sounds psychotic to say, but I never have. I've regretted other things, plenty, but not hot. Because even after you get through it, you're like, man, I'm so glad I did that. So Keith wants me to chug it. That's just crazy talk. Phil Lapino, what's the flag with the red dragon behind you? The red dragon. That's a Welsh flag, man. That would be the Welsh flag. Thank you for asking. Sweet spicy gummy bear tasting. I wonder how it would be. I'm not, you know what? I'm not a fan of gummy bears at all. Every time I've done them, I've had just psychotic cramps. It was just awful. Katie V. Saucy, 2 days. Really? Yeah. You'll see it. It's hilarious. It's in episode 1, actually. That scene I just told you about with me burning him, scene 1, episode 1. I saw the rough cut version. I shouldn't be talking like that, but I did. I'm just not going to tell you anything more about it. But it was amazing. You're going to love it. All right, I'm stalling long enough. Oh, Tim's here. Let me just read Tim's comment. Then I'll get right to it. Sorry, I'm working late tonight. Taking care of. You don't want to feel sad that you haven't shown up. I'm no good, right? I let you down. Anyone or anywho. It's a good night. Hello to all. Bye. Tim, thank you. I feel better that you've been here. We feel your presence and we appreciate it. But a drop of 14 million to kill yellow Saturday morning. That I'll do, Keith. You know what I'm going to do? Saturday, I'm going to do a 14 million killer yellow gusher for the bus pass. And I'll do it live. How does that? So sometime we'll figure out the time tomorrow. But sometime Saturday, I'll do a live stream where I'll do a killer yellow 14 million tincture gusher. It's not a real gusher to me is when it's filled with fluid and you stuff the whole thing in your mouth. This is one drop on the inside of the pepper that's already hot. I mean, it's going to make it worse, but it's not going to be to me, it doesn't feel like a true gusher, but I will do that on Saturday for you guys. I think Guinness World Record needs to name a new pepper king. But I'll tell you what, Primatali, I'll tell you what, the Omega. I've eaten a lot of peppers. I've never eaten one that beat me up. Tom knows what I'm talking about. That pepper beat the cheese out of me. All right, 14 mil. Oh, wow. That'll probably be the end of it for tonight. That puts them in your nostril, Phil. I don't think so. Patience. That's all right. I got it now. Oh, wow. Brandon, breathing. Good to see you, man. Josh B, I enjoyed the bus just to see that. I'm going to do that Saturday. One drop of tincture in a pepper. I think I could hack that. Katie, you'd love this. The stuff is so hot. I'm having trouble not drooling all over the place. Bus pass rules. Everyone needs to join. Thank you, Charles. Figure I'd use him. He used him as eye drops. Can you imagine that? You'd be blind. I can't even fathom it. Hi, Sean. Bro. Good to see you, man. Charles, gift me a membership. I love it. Oh, boy. I'm not really getting endorphin dump, but I'm just feeling nice and mellow. But wow, huh? That is just so hot, Tom. I wish you could see. Do you guys see? Can you see it? The liquid, you can't. The liquid, it's so thick. It's so. If you see how slow it moves in the bottle, it's just ridiculous. This wouldn't last me a month. If I do, probably only last me a week or so. The way I'm doing it now, but it's gonna hurt post digestion. You will have Johnny Cash Ring of Fire in your head when that's coming back up. Nah, this won't hurt. It's wicked hot, Sean. I'm not joking. 14 mil wind in my face. So hot. My ring would be on fire. I love burning brand tail. I do too. Honest to God, I know this is crazy, but sometimes I get bummed out when the endorphin rush hits. When the endorphin rush is so much fun, it feels so good. It's such a treat. You know what I mean? It's a treat. It's like this beautiful thing. But sometimes when it happens, I'm like, I was really enjoying that pain a little bit. It's sometimes I wish there was almost a button I could push, like a mental thing. Okay, I've had enough now. Give it to me. And just slam that endorphins into you. That would be so ideal. Wow, is that hot? Holy moly. Call me Falcon. Absolutely love hot stuff. Peppers especially, but I cannot do the extracts. They're absolutely brutal. They are indeed. Oh, you just got here? I didn't see you earlier. Just in 14 million. That is so hot. You know what? It's such a novelty to get something this hot because it's such a rarity. And there's people, let me tell you something. There are people in this chat seeing me hurt and go, I want that. You got to think about that. It's a terrible analogy, but when like a crazy hot batch of heroin goes into a city, a bunch of junkies die, and all the junkies want that dope. I swear it's the truth. It's the same thing with this. If you know how many times I've been at a show where we burn somebody, and my tongue is just sort of sizzling. Where we burn somebody really bad, the next day they come back, or 4 hours later, do to him, with a buddy, do to him what you did to me. I swear to you, I've heard that. I bet you I've heard it 500 times. Oh, Brandon Taylor gifted a Chasey membership. Thank you so much. Blake Anderson was gifted a membership by Brandon Taylor. How cool. Thank you. Oh, golly, my throat is killing me. Is Pepper Joe's Raging Reaper chocolate bar any good? I haven't had it, Bizzle 636. Wow. This has legs, man. It's still burning me. Gonna smile when the pain comes. Pain gonna make everything all right. Yep, absolutely. Guy Bar. Here's the thing, man. I read something today about. I'm not really a masochist. I don't think. If you read the actual definition of a masochist, it's a little spooky. Hang on, I'll read it to you. My mouth is on my throat right back here is just burning. Oh man. Holy moly. Masochist. Definition. Yeah, see, I don't know. This is somebody a person who derives sexual gratification from their own pain or humiliation. Try humiliating me, see how that works for you. I don't like humiliation. That won't go well. You know what? Or a person who actually enjoys activity that appears to be painful. Okay, I am. It's not really a sexual thing for me. It is. I'm just telling you the truth. I just like pain. Every time I get hurt, it's like the first thing I think is, wow, I'm alive. I swear to you, I think that. I've broken things. I'm like, wow, I'm alive. For real. It's the first thing I think of is, I'm alive, man. You're never more alive than when you're really hurting. I don't know. It's me. Wow. It has Legos, man. No, you know what's funny? It's funny you asked that. This never happens to me. I never lose the flavor. No matter how hot it is, I can still taste it. With that, after a minute, there's no flavor at all. It's just gone. I lose it, which is it's a strange thing to have happen because it just doesn't ever happen to me. Oh, excuse me. Bye, Patrick. Later, bro. Thanks for being here. Do some tincture. Real deal. We're all chasing the heat. You're so right. What is the next thing in Chili's I want? Exactly, man. Have you always enjoyed the bird? Did it come over time? Weston Crockett. Great name, man. The first time I ever got burned, I was into it. Pretty much. I mean, my nose is running too. I don't have anything to blow it with. I do have this. Peppers came in it. When your throat's on fire, when you blow your nose, it's like having gasoline in your throat. When you blow your nose, it's like lighting a match. Your throat just ignites. Wow. Drew V, Johnny, I can confirm the Jello and tincture is really good. I tried it, thinking about making a bunch of lemon flavored Jello and adding Tom's lemon tincture to it. Boy, that would be so good. Oh my gosh, I'm burning up. Somebody else would be talking right now. This is like really just scorching my throat. I did too much probably. I didn't count how many drops I did altogether tonight, but that's a lot of 14 million. I bet I did 5 drops altogether. Oh, it would be perfect. Yeah, Brandon, how did you do that? I've never seen how something Robbie asked. I don't know how people can gift those. It's weird. I've seen it on other channels, but I don't know how it's done. Charles McClellan puts lemon tincture on ice cream. Very cool. Cramping yet? No, not yet. Dennis Brace, you really do want to try tincture. It's such a cool thing. What about the killer yellow makes it your favorite? The heat, it's a very, very fast burn. It hits you immediately. It's a violent burn. When you close your eyes, you know you're eating a yellow pod because it's citrusy. But if you forgot the taste and just got the heat and the way it burns, you'd think it's a red pod. So it's got like Reaper heat, but it tastes so much better than any other super hot I've had. That's kind of what makes it my favorite. Oh, wow. I highly doubt that little bit would make you cramp. KTB, listen to this. The day of, I burned up the Mighty Mustache. I gave him one drop of 10 million, and he's a chili head. This is 14. He did one drop of 10 million. He threw up, cramped for 5 hours that day, and was still not right the next morning. I saw him at noon the next day. So literally 24 hours. He shows up wearing sunglasses like he had a hangover. I'm like, you all right? He's like, no. He was still hurting. I mean, it literally affected him for 24 hours, and he's a chili head. I hope it doesn't give me cramps. I really don't feel like dealing with any of those tonight, you know? No, play guitar when this is done. It looked like 6 or 7 drops. The man, are you serious? Gosh, that's irresponsible. I mean, isn't it? I think it is. What's the one thing you've done, Spicy, that you instantly regretted, Jacob Deathridge? I never have. That's not true. That's not true. I did the Robbie dropper of tincture under my tongue. I regretted that so quick. I mean, the first, yeah, all the liquid wasn't even out of the dropper. Just the first thing hit me, and I was regretting it. That hurt violently. Like that, I regretted that. But as soon as the regret was over, I was glad I did it. I know it doesn't make sense. Filipino, do the food challenges make it worse? For example, the fudge. Is the fudge heat worse than peanuts in heat or chips in heat, etc.? I don't think it's the vehicle that or whatever you use to put the capsaicin in, like fudge or candy or peanuts or chocolate or whatever. What I think it is really just the volume of capsaicin that you're doing that makes it bad. For instance, the Hell Fudge challenge by golly, my uncle Bull Cow. There was so much capsaicin in that, like an absolutely irresponsible amount of capsaicin in those. That's what made that bad. Looked like 6 or 7 drops. Yeah, it's stupid, huh? Am I thinking about it? There's such a thing called chocolate tincture. I'm sure people have made chip tincture out of chocolate pods. I'm relatively sure someone must have done that at some point. If not, they should. It's a good question, Dennis Brace. Brandon Taylor, you have to be on the computer. You have to be on the computer. I think it's right under the super chat or super sticker, super chat gift membership. There's how it's done. Oh, my throat still hurts, man. I missed it. What did I take? Guy bar. I did like a couple of drops of this 14 million Scoville tincture, and then I did some of this, which is much less lemon tincture, and then I did some more of this, and then I did some more of this, and that's kind of where we're at right now. How goes the mustache? Oh. Bizzle 636. When can we? But them cheese balls you posted today, I didn't see them on your site. They're not on my site. Those are on Blazing Foods, but the link is in the description box. Those are so good. I swear to you, they're crazy delicious, man. Oh, my throat hurts. Robbie. Okay. We're gonna wrap, dude. 20 memberships. He donated to people. I've said so. Look at all those people getting members. You're like Santa Claus, dude. I've said this for such a long time that if there's ever a Chase the Heat like museum, he's the pillar of it, man. He's just such a real one. Robbie Robertson, you are just one of a kind, man. Thank you for doing that. Seriously. You know what this means? It means Saturdays. This is because of Brandon. He's the guy. Thank you, Robbie. I love you, dude. I wish I could give you a hug. Cliff Corbett, good to see you, dude. Um, anytime, a long time no see, brother. I've been gone a while. Deer tick almost took me up. 3 of them. I'm sorry, Cliff. Hope you're doing better, man. I can't believe you did that, Robbie. Honestly, what a beautiful man you are. You're a good person, a good guy, for real. He's done things like that on the lifeboat. You guys, his heart is bigger than the chest he carries it in. Welcome to the Green Name Group. I'm officially on the bus, thanks to Robbie. You've always been on the bus. Now you're on the upper deck of the bus. And Brandon Taylor gives it 5 shades. All right, guys, listen. You're so sweet, you guys. Listen, please don't do that again. Honestly, you guys are so nice. And people in the chat go, no, do it again, do it again. Don't. Seriously, I love you guys. That's not, hey, thank you for doing that. That's, so above, that's such a generous thing. But just kind of ask me a question instead. Type a question instead of do that, please. Santa came early. Look at all that. Look at everybody. Every name in the chat is green, it looks like. That's just insane. Wow. This was all because of Brandon. Gotta support the bus. Thank you, Robbie Robertson. Wow. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say, really. A hairy mole. Man, you're an animal. I've watched you for years. How do you deal with the cramps? Just like everybody else, I bear down and grit and just take it, hairy mole. Wow. Honestly, hey, I got a bus. Thanks, Robbie. Joel Lawson says Robbie is just a wonderful human, man, for real. It's just to give everyone a taste of the bus benefits. Now, you guys, there are about 50 videos there that you guys can see that are never going to be made to the normal public. It's just for the bus pass, so have fun. The couch time ones are crazy. Please don't judge me. I'm just being honest with you. Cliff Corbett, yeah, I was going to try to grow some peppers this year again from the same peppers I sent you in 2017 or so. That was a minute ago, wasn't it, Cliff? I remember those, man. I hope you do. Good luck with the growth if you do. They're just paying karma forward, Brother John. Yeah, I know, but it's such a humbling thing. It's hard to, it's just amazing. What is the 14 million tincture guy bar? This is a tincture that was made by Tom Broome from Seriously Hot Peppers. And it's just super, super hot. And to kind of put it in perspective, like a jalapeno is like 6,000 Scoville, 6 to 9,000, a couple 100,000 for a habanero, $1 million for a ghost pepper, or $1.5 million for a reaper. This is 14 million. It is so much hotter than it's just stupid hot. You know what? You all deserve one more drop. For this is for Brandon and Robbie, some of the finest men in the world, like for real. Ah. Wow. Holy moly. Buses everywhere. Look at that. Beautiful disaster. Thank you. Wilton Vegan, no one dare judge you for couch time revelations. It's great that you're letting your fans and friends know you better. Well, everybody wants to know why I'm the wreck, the dumpster fire that I am. Just being honest and kind of letting you know. Oh my God, it's so hot. My throat was just calming down, and now it's right back where it was. Holy moly. Oh. I don't have any water with me. I have this. That doesn't help at all. That didn't help, Tom. What the hell's the matter with you, dude? You thought that was going to help me? Oh, my God. Ah, that was such a bad idea. See if it kicks in the residual heat. It did. Oh, my gosh. My eyes. Holy mackerel. Oh, thank you, Robbie. You're such a good dude, man. Holy moly. You have to have a stomach to eat the solid hot peppers and you will taste it for days. Yeah, you sure will. Oh my gosh. What food does help with the heat? You need to stop the heat, you mean? Like bread, a piece of bread, white bread, believe it or not, will sometimes help. Oh, you know what? I'm cramping. I'm cramping. Ah, crap. Ah, I should have done that last drop. Oh well. Oh well. As far as drinking, milk, the fat, the dairy adheres to your tongue, and that helps. Lemon juice. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, they're cramps. I'm not imagining them. Ah, what a bummer. It's like the key is to fly just close enough to the sun that you get a good flight, but not going so high that you melt your wings. And I think I melted my wings a little bit. Uh, uh, it took 53 minutes for the cramps to start, but the last drops I did weren't, but maybe 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. So it's kind of adding up. Does cheese help? I don't know, Amy. Anyone thinks the time thing helps? Yeah, time is the only thing that helps, Brandon. For real. That's why I focus on enjoying it. Like right now, my throat's on fire, but I wouldn't want it not to be. And the really great thing about this last drops I did, I've burned up any endorphins I've got. There's nothing left. So this is just going to be pain and it's not going to ever lighten up. I mean, it's going to lighten up when it goes away, but I'm not going to get relief from endorphins. And that's a beautiful thing because I like that. Oh, Johnny's paying the band. I am. The memberships last 1 month, Richie J Adventures, and they're like almost 50 videos. So watch them. You'll want to probably keep watching. Oh man. Sucks. This is gonna be a bummer. What's the hottest you've ever accidentally got in your eye? 9 million. Thanks a lot. Well, that was straight tincture. A blast of it. I probably got. That's probably the highest. Probably 9 million. Good night, Mark. Have a good night, dude. The cramping song. This is the cramp song. You ate too much and now it hurts. It's gonna hurt you in the guts. That's the cramp song, all right. Darren Farmer, thank you so much. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you for being here, man. I really do appreciate it. Play Slayer, Hell Awaits, right? I was playing Thunder Kiss 65 right before the video started. Got red tobacco in my eye at 9 years old. That sucks. Ugh, I can't imagine. Is about restoring. I'll be fine that way. One Joku, heat helps me to concentrate when I can't because of other pain. I like it. When the pain comes, that's a good thing for me. Vinegar cuts to eat quickly. Yes, Phil, I've heard that. Wow. Oh, hey, look at that. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to sit here and deal with this. Thank you guys so much. Brandon, thank you so much. Robbie Robertson, God bless you, dude. Thank you for doing that. All you guys that got bus passes, 25 of you, go watch those videos. You'll want to keep watching. There's a lot of crazy stuff in there. I love you guys. We're going to wrap it up right now. Hope you have a great day tomorrow. Tell someone you love them. I love every one of you guys. I really do. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.